Members of the National Concerned Spare Parts Dealers Association say their planned demonstration is as a result of the government's insensitive increase in taxes, high import charges, and more importantly, the continuous depreciation of the Ghana cedi. Here is the public relations officer of the disgruntled association, Techi Ado.
Now we don't even have the dollar, even to buy the dollar. When you go to the bank, they'll ask you, go to black market and get a dollar. A dollar to is 5 to 20 pesos. Do you understand? That's the reason why we are going to demonstrate on Friday. Let the government know. And the Baumia, we want to inform him because he made a promise to us that when he comes to power, you make sure you arrest the city and give to the IGP so that they'll lock the dollar. Now, the dollar has break the jail.
The more established body at Abossey Okai, the Abossey Okai Spare Parts Dealers Association, have however downplayed the calls for a demonstration and have urged the unhappy parties to direct their concerns to them instead of taking to the streets. Chairman of the Spare Parts Dealers Association at Abossey Okai, Joseph Paddy, speaks to City News.
If that's the only concern they have, then they don't have a problem at all. So we've spoken to them, and we hope they've heed to our concerns and they've heed to the leadership directions. Yeah, because if anything, they should. My only challenge with that group was that if anything of sort, they should have consulted leadership to find out what role are we playing, what are we doing. Then if they are not satisfied, then they can go out to do whatever they want to do.
But what are spare parts importers at Abossey Okai themselves saying about the issues raised by the National Concerned Spare Parts Dealers Association? We spoke with some of them.
The decline of the cedi is very worrying, and I must say that it's eroding greater part of our profits.
We trade with the dollar. We buy our goods from outside with the dollar. We need to change currencies to get that. And once it keeps rising, it means our capital is getting smaller day in and day out.
Just as the importers are unanimous in their answers regarding the problem affecting their businesses, they are also united in calling for urgent action on the part of government.
This country is basically a buying and sell economy, as people usually say it. And then if he is not able to, I wouldn't like to say maintain the prevailing rate of the dollar, but at least he should force it down.
Sales has gone down drastically. People are really not buying, so they should look at how they are sorting things out for sales to boost back, because if the dollar keeps rising, we manage to bring in the products and sales is not booming. I mean, we'll sit down.
The leadership of the Abossey Okai Spare Parts Dealers Association couldn't agree more. Here is Joseph Paddy.
One of the measures they came out with, they said they are trying to pump in more dollar into the system. And we told them this is a short-term measure, and how sustainable is that program or policy is. So we made a proposal for, in the interim, to free consumers like you and I who buys. We told them that if we can come to a point where for duty purpose they can peg the dollar at a certain rate, so that in the next 3 months or 4 months when you are going to clear your goods at the port, what comes me, whatever happens to the dollar, the rate is still the same.
For the National Concerned Spare Parts Dealers Association, they will use election 2020 to teach the government a lesson if nothing drastic is done.
Nothing being done, we know what to do. We will advise ourselves 2020, because definitely the president will come here for second time. We'll make sure we punish them as we punish Dramani Mahama.